Hi, my name is Jody Mansbach. I'm with Playlark, and along with my colleague Cynthia Gentry from Living Playgrounds, we're delighted to share the design for Watkins Park. This is an early action project under the Choice Neighborhoods Grant with Atlanta Housing. Here we have an overview of the area. You can see that we are focused on a part of the larger Watkins Park in the Cary Park and Elman Park neighborhood, not far from the Bowen redevelopment site. We started by listening to the residents, as well as by being on site during a design day in April. We had all kinds of wonderful conversations with residents who came out that day, and one I want to focus on are the Grant sisters. They were fantastic. They told us about how they used to roller skate, hula hoop, bicycle, and they loved the visits from the bookmobile and the vegetable truck. And they just talked about their memories of playing when they lived at Bowen as children. And I love this quote: "Nobody was inside playing video games. All the kids were outside playing. Outdoor play was really the culture of Bowen homes." We also had all kinds of exercises set up, fun exercises, design, drawing. If you like to write words, you can see someone writing some words over there on the right that inspired her. You can see us working with the kids, doing some drawings. And I want to call out Taiwan's drawing here. You may not recognize this, but we talked to him about this picture on the right, and that's one of our favorite things, a nest swing. And Taiwan wants his nest swing to be colorful, so we're going to see what we can do about that. We had all kinds of images up. We called it an outdoor gallery, and you could walk through, and we offered folks little dots, and they would vote for their favorite images, and we'll kind of show you some of those results later. And then we took everything, the words, the pictures, and we did what's called a word cloud to see what really jumped out. And the things that jumped out were benches, swings, playhouse, trees, but lots of other really wonderful words and ideas that inspired the design. This is the actual voting, and you can see what people voted for. So 9 votes being the most to 1 vote being the least on the far right. But you can see the kinds of activities and experiences that the children and the adults want to see in their new play space. Then we came up with a design checklist from that, and this is a list of things that we knew we were going to incorporate in it. And I just want to say at the very beginning of this project, we were given guidance that we should be designing a book nook area. We're trying to incorporate some play experiences around it, but the focus is on the book nook and the reading areas. So this is Watkins Park, our preliminary design for Watkins Park, and you can see that we want to preserve some green space in the play area. We want to have a trail that goes through it. We're calling this upper area on the right, the kind of overview where the hammocks would be, because the property slopes down a bit. So that's kind of overlooking the property, but it's nice and shaded, a nice place to get in a hammock and to read. We also have these community gathering steps, which are extra wide stairs with a place that people can sit, almost like a little mini amphitheater. We do want to have some play experiences on site, so we're proposing this kind of playhouse, mud kitchen, especially for young kids to play in and out. A really interesting curved bench that we think is a lot more fun than putting out straight benches, although we have some of those too. A nest swing, which was Taiwan's request. We'll, of course, have the Little Free Library, and we'll be working continuously in partnership with the book program. And then we have some phase 2 ideas, which are more significant kind of climbing equipment. And you can see pictures of all these things on this slide if you want to stop here and just look around for a little while. And I just want to tell you a little bit about the timing for this. So we started in April. We're out here now in June getting feedback. Once we get feedback, we'll do some new iterations of the plan. July and August, we've got to be permitting this. The goal is to get this done. This funding is available to us to the end of the year. So we need to move quickly towards the end of the year to get everything installed by December. Opportunities for additional community input. The Resident Advisory Committee, of course, the former residents. We'll be going back to the neighborhood children at Etheridge Courts later this month. We like to show our designs to the MPU to get their feedback as well. We're going to be talking to the Cary Park Almond Park folks, and then we are headed over to the library this week to talk about a display over there at Scotts Crossing. And I just want to say thanks, of course, to Gwen and to Jen for everything they've done to make this possible, to the team at Atlanta Housing, especially John and Adelaide and Melinda. But also, I do want to thank Longline Properties and Urban Oasis. They have provided the funding for the design. HUD is providing the funding to build the playground. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. Look forward to hearing your reactions. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.